At some point, you are going to have a flat tire, whether it's at home or out on the trail. Being able to repair that flat, especially if you're out on a ride, is a really important skill to have, particularly if you're far from home and this is your only way to get yourself back. Fixing a flat isn't all that difficult, and I'll walk you through the basic steps and show you a few tricks to make the whole process a whole lot easier. First thing you're going to start with is releasing the brake, which is easily done on any style of brake system. Release the quick release, like so, and on the rear wheel, the wheel will begin to fall out and it'll be caught by the derailleur here. At this point, you'll just rotate the derailleur out of the way, giving it the freedom to just fall right out of the frame. The front brake is going to release in exactly the same manner as the rear one, so let that one go. And then this quick release functions slightly differently in that we release the quick release, but the wheel still stays in place. We've got to loosen this drive side nut a few turns so that the wheel will come out all the way. Just need to clear these extra little tabs on the base of the fork. The next thing you're going to want to do is remove all the valve stems and lock rings from the valve as they're on there. Make sure we've lost all the pressure, so just make sure that that's all the way flat. And we're going to take our tire lever, and it's always a good idea to start opposite from your valve stem. Take the shovel end and scoop out one side of the tire. From here, you can begin to push the lever around the tire and remove the tire from the rim. Difficult tires, you can lock your tire lever on there and then start another tire lever on either side. But most of the time, a single lever will be enough to go all the way around. From here, we're going to actually remove the inner tube. So reach up in there, pull the old one out. Until we've got just the valve stem left in the rim. We'll peel the tire back, pull the whole valve out, and we'll either patch or discard this tube here. Carefully run your finger over the inside of the tire just to ensure that the debris that gave you the flat in the first place is not still in there. Of course, I can't emphasize being careful enough while you're doing that. Once we're sure that the tire's nice and clean, we'll take our brand new inner tube and put a little bit of air pressure in it just to give it a tiny bit of shape. Starting from the valve stem, peel that tire back again, put the valve in there, pull the tire back up and over, and begin to put the tube back into the tire itself. And this is where having a little bit of pressure in the inner tube will give it some shape and make it a little bit easier to work with. Go all the way around, making sure that we don't pinch or bunch the tube up as we're putting it in there. Carefully going all the way around the tire. And we'll start to put the tire back on, always using our thumbs, never using the tire lever. Start from the valve stem and slowly work your way around the rim. Once I get to this tight spot here, again, I'm going to use my thumbs to work away from me until I've got this one last tight section here. Work one side with your thumbs, work one side until you kind of work these two edges together. Or what you can do is actually grab the whole thing with your hand and twist it into place. Now you have the tube in and you're ready to inflate. It's always a good idea to inflate it slowly, making sure that the tire is properly seated in all the way around and that you don't have little bits of tube sticking out from underneath, which could give you another flat.